Hi, my name is Corby Hanna. I'm the director of VetCar. VetCar is an Atlanta-based nonprofit that helps veterans purchase quality used vehicles for low down payment and 0% interest. VetCar helps veterans primarily by providing them affordable transportation that allows them to gain employment and maintain employment. So VetCar's primary funding comes from United Way, and to date we've been in existence about 18 months and we've served over 25 veterans, putting them into vehicles. We're looking to actually find additional sources of support so that we can serve more, because now we actually have a waiting list of approximately 60 veterans. So that's why we're starting the GoFundMe page, and we hope you guys will support us. Thank you. So tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us about your background, where you're from, then you can talk about, your military career. Have at it.
All right. My name is Michelle Whitaker. I am born and raised from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm a disabled veteran. I was in the Army for over 7 years as an HR specialist, that's human resources. I went in straight after high school only to receive college tuition assistance. I ended up loving it and re-enlisted. I got discharged medically, had 2 surgeries on my right ankle. Now I have 2 sons, and that by me having a car will secure my employment with my new job that I will be starting here soon, and to be able to go and provide for them, take them to their doctor's appointments and go get food and hygiene products and anything that may come up dealing with my children.
So how did you hear about VetCar and the program?
I heard about VetCar through my representative from Passage, a program that assists veterans into getting homes and ending homelessness.
So Charlotte, why don't you tell us a little about yourself? Thank you for being here today. Where are you from?
I'm from New York. Came here from Schenectady, New York. I've been here in Marietta for about 5 years. Relocated through unfortunate circumstances. I did end up homeless, but I am in transitional housing right now, working on my own home.
Okay. And then you currently are employed?
Yes, I'm employed. I have 3 jobs.
Okay.
So.
And working on school?
I just graduated from college, get my medical degree, and I'm doing my externship right now, which I have 1 more week left. So, working on a permanent job, just 1
okay.
job.
Tell us a little bit about your military service.
I was in the Army, and I was in the Army for, I had a medical discharge. I was in the Army for about a year. And I loved it. I really did. And it was an opportunity for me to go to school. I wanted, went there for the education wise and the travel.
Okay. And then how did you find out about VetCar?
Through my caseworker through my transitional housing program through Hope Atlanta.
Okay. And what would a reliable car do for you?
A reliable car would get me the job that I want. I wouldn't be limited on a job that I would be forced to get, knowing that I have to take public transportation.
Okay.
It would allow me to do more things with my children and take them to sports events, programs that they're in, and school events. We go to the school of volunteering. We do a lot of volunteering.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, thank you for that. Anything you'd like to say to the folks watching? I put you on the spot, but that's all right.
You did. I know to have a good quality of life that I want to have for my children, I need a good quality car. And that is why I'm here, and that's my goal, and that's what I'm gonna do.
All right. Thank you.
My name is Kenneth Gwynn, and I heard about your organization through Decatur Cooperative Ministry. They called and they gave me the number and they told me about the program here. And I called you and I visited the program, and I thought it was a pretty grand idea, helping veterans out. And I met a couple of veterans at the cookout that you had over there. That was pretty interesting little organization that you had, and cookout and whatnot. Originally, my father was in the Air Force, and we traveled all over the world. And I was inspired to join the military. So in 1975, I joined the military because, believe it or not, I actually wanted to go to Vietnam. You know, I'm a patriotic type of person. So I joined the military, and from 75 to 78, and I had a slight disability when I was in there, 2 different injuries that I incurred when I was in the military. And also I have a slight mental disorder from being in the military too. So I'm undergoing counseling for that right now. But through counseling and whatnot, I'm very hopeful, and I believe that they'll be able to rectify or basically give me some tools to deal with the mental disability. The physical disabilities are there permanently for life, and just have to work through that, you know. At one time in my life, I was homeless because of my mental disability and my physical disabilities. I was divorced, and it was a very stressful time in my life. But I pushed through it and whatnot, through adversity, and I found the ability inside within me to push forward. And I went to school for radio broadcasting and television production twice. I never graduated, and I said, you know, after all these years, I'm 57 now, I said, well, it's time for me to go back to school. And through the VRAP program, which the president signed into being, I think it was 2010, it made it available for me to go back to school. And I went back to school for radio broadcasting and television production and digital media, you know, because all technology has changed and whatnot. So I graduated from there, and since then I've done 3 commercials, 3 voiceovers, and I've actually done a movie trailer, which in the future the director of the movie is going to put me into his movie as one of his stars. And that's a pretty grand thing also. Right now, presently, I don't have a vehicle, and because of my physical disabilities, it's kind of hard for me to get around and whatnot. And I also cut lawns, and you know, I also sell paraphernalia, you know, in nightclubs and restaurants, which is roses. And if I had a vehicle, it would make me more self-sufficient in my life, you know, and in my endeavors.
So thank you for supporting us and helping us putting keys in the hands of those who serve. And we'd like you to check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/VetCars, and follow us on Twitter at VetCar.org. Thank you so much for visiting us today, and have a great day. Scratch. So VetCar, let me think, what was I going to say? That we can serve a larger, all right. All right. Give me a second.